Hi peeps. Welcome to my show. I'm Renato. I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about basically how I feel. So that's quite personal. My life is weird. I'm basically a happy guy. I'm happy. Certain things get me, I call it disgruntled. So all of my life I've been disgruntled. Because I get very happy with the things I go through. I'm quite a lucky guy. But I can't seem to enjoy them because it's not that I want more. It's not that I want it to be better. It's I want it to improve, to grow. And when it doesn't, or when it stops, or cut off, or even dies, it feels like a loss. Now, I'm one of those people who doesn't take losses very well. I have a way of dealing with them, especially when I was playing in pool tournaments. I didn't take them too seriously because I was basically going out with my friends, and when I was done, we would be able to go out. So I didn't say I threw it, but I'm a nice guy, so you know what. And when I really tried, I did get results. But for that, you need a certain type of mindset. You need to. You need to win. It's a tournament. And if you lose, you know you're going to lose. It's a tournament. You're not the best player. There are better players, and it's very likely you're going to lose even twice because it's a knockout system. Uh, yeah, not a knockout system. It has a shadow system. So when you lose the first round, you're in the knockout round. And then when you knocked out, you're definitely knocked out. I forgot the name. If you enter a competition, you know you're going to lose. The likelihood of you being the best player and win is astronomically low. So you need to go with losses. Now, it's quite easy to do that because you have to see them as a win. First off, you know you're not gonna win. So hey, if you reach third place, 16th place, even if you're really not that good, it's a win for you. If you met your lady friend on that night, it's a win for you, right? So there is a win to find in every situation. You never lose. No one ever loses. You only lose when you lose everything. And by everything, I mean life. If you lose everything in life, that feels like, I shouldn't say the word, but it feels like death. So I get that. That's why it's important to feel joy. To not be disgruntled. To be able to enjoy your life. And I'm always disgruntled because when things go wrong, and it's nothing to do with me, or slightly to do with me, basically, I try something and it just goes horribly wrong. And it's just a slight. It's not even, 0.4% evil. Just a slight tease. And when I compare that to other people's teases, who are blatantly evil, I always get punished. If there's an example of um, what we say in Dutch, we say God straft meteen. God punishes immediately. This guy, I can't do anything wrong. I get punished immediately. I mean, I don't even have to wait for karma. It's just unbelievable. So I can't do anything wrong. I don't even want to do anything wrong. I do, but I know what's going to happen because I can't get away with it. Everybody else gets away with it, and it disgruntles me. And that's why I feel like I'm a saint. Or a martyr, even. Excuse me. I've never had the life that most of you most of you have. I don't have a normal life. It's just it seems like and that's why it's so hard for me. So hard for me. I have to be the one to consider the rest. No one considers me. And when I don't consider the rest and I say what I say, I get in trouble. And why is that? Because the rest doesn't get me. That's how I feel. That's how it is. It is. I feel. Well, if you get that. Hey, I smiled. But this is what I mean. A simple joke makes me smile. Or a simple mumble even makes me smile. Because I do make mistakes. It's not, that's not the problem. Of course, everyone makes mistakes. It's not a loss, it's a mistake. A loss is final. Nothing you can do about it. And if anything in the world can be reversed, and it can, then please do so, or grow, or be better. But I see too little of that, especially in these times. And that's what I'm most upset about these past, I would say, 7 years. Well, not upset, but just concerned about. And I said something about it. It's the narrative. The narrative of the past 7, 8, maybe even 16 to 20 years. Like everything is evil. Ooh, you're evil. If you think that you're evil, you can't say that because you're evil. You can't say that because then you're a blah 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 ist or ism or whatever. And I feel freedom of speech is dead. So I think I have a right to be disgruntled at this moment. Because my other stuff in my life is pretty good. I just can't enjoy them right now. Because I know the state of the world. I know the state of mindset in the world. It's dangerous. Dangerously. Well, it's not dangerous. It reminds me of past times. Just look into history and it's similar. you may disagree. We can talk about that. But you do. I find it very hard if the conversation gets cut off because the messenger gets blamed. That has always amazed me, and it will continue to amaze me. Listen to the message. The messenger. I think that's a pretty ancient thing everyone knows. I mean, democracy was founded in Greece. I mean, it's talking to each other, even when you're on the opposite ends, and you debate, so you can show point of views, and you can think about them, and you can come to an agreement. And I feel that has been diluted. This time it got me personally because of some circumstance in my life. So that disgruntled me. My global mental state is pretty okay. I still have hope. It's not that bad. I'm making it way worse than my words and then my state of mind sounds. But it is how I feel. And as always, I'm always being metaphorically inclined. So everything I say has to be seen in the light of contemplation. That's odd. That sounds like everything I said is what it is. And that's the thing. You just can't be yourself anymore because people will object. That's how it seems. I'm not saying that that's for real. That's how it seems. I've noticed it too many times. And when you say something about it, you're the boogeyman. And that is just. I think it might have been of all times, so it's no different than these times. But the fact that we still do it breaks my heart.